Okay, today we're talking about multiplying rational numbers. And remember, rational numbers are just fractions or decimals that have an end. So we're going to be multiplying fractions today. And it might sound scary, but it's not that hard. So hang in there. It's going to be okay. So when we're multiplying fractions, what we need to do is multiply the top numbers together and multiply the bottom numbers together. And that's it. So 3 times 5 is how much?
3 times 5?
Yes.
15?
15. And 5 times 7?
5 times 7. 35.
35. Good. So guess what? That's the answer. 15 over 35. Now, later in 8th grade, we'll get into reducing the fraction to simplest terms, but we're not going to start that right now. Today, we're just working on actually multiplying the fractions and getting the answer. So this answer will work here, and it will work on IXL as well. You don't have to reduce it, okay? So number 5, let's keep going. I'm going to remember, multiply the top numbers together and multiply the bottom numbers. So negative 1 times 4 is how much?
Negative 1 times 4.
Mm-hmm.
Is, would that be? It's negative 4.
Yes, negative 4. And the bottom two numbers, 8 times 9, is how much? Yes, 72. And that's it. That's all you have to do is multiply the top numbers together and multiply the bottom numbers. So number 6 needs a little bit more work before we can solve it. So I'm going to show you how to turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions. An improper fraction is a fraction that has a bigger number on the top than it does on the bottom. So that's what we're going to make out of these mixed numbers. And a mixed number is just a fraction that has a big number in front of it. So to turn this into an improper fraction, first I multiply the bottom number by the big number. What is 3 times 1?
3 times 1 is what? 3.
3. And then I add the top number in. What is 3 plus 1? 4. So my new top number becomes a 4, and my bottom number stays the same. What's on the bottom? What's on the bottom of this fraction right here? 3. So I'm going to leave a 3 down there, okay? Then I'm going to bring down my multiplication sign, and now I'm going to do the same thing to this fraction. I'm going to multiply the bottom number by the big number. What's 2 times 5? 10. And then I'm going to add the top number. What's 10 plus 1? 11. So 11 goes on top. And what's on the bottom of that fraction? 2. Okay, so we'll do some more of these so you get some more practice. But that's how to turn a mixed number into an improper fraction. And now, guess what? Now I can multiply, but I just lost my pen. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to change colors so we can see what I'm doing. So multiply the top numbers, then multiply the bottom numbers. What is 4 times 11?
44.
Oh, that was fast. 44. And what is 3 times 2? 6. And I can just leave it like that, like an improper fraction. Are you supposed to? You can, or circle them. I always like to circle my answer so it stands out more. That's okay. You don't have to. Okay. Number 7, no. Okay, so number 7 has parentheses instead of the little dot. What do parentheses mean to do? Multiply again. So the same thing, we're going to multiply the top numbers, then multiply the bottom numbers. What is negative 4 times negative 4? We're multiplying.
Oh.
Negative 4 times negative 4.
Negative 16. Sorry.
Positive 16.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you multiply two negatives together, they turn positive. So positive 16. And then what is 5 times 5? 25. So that's it for number 7. Okay, remember to pause the video so you can write all these things down in your math journal. Copy all of these into your journal so you can go back and look. Number 15, I'm doing some more examples from further down the page with mixed numbers so that we have more practice changing mixed numbers into improper fractions. So the negative 5 over 6 is just a normal fraction, so I'm just going to bring that down. I don't have to do anything to it. But this one, I have to change because it's a mixed number and I can't multiply it when it's in that form. So I'm going to multiply the bottom times the big number. What's 5 times negative 1? Actually, we're just going to do 5 times 1. Ignore the negative for now. 5. And then add the top number. What's 5 plus 4? 9. And the bottom number is what? Right here. 5. Yes. Keep the bottom number the same. Okay. And now I can't forget this negative, so I have to bring the negative down. Otherwise, I'm going to get the wrong sign on my answer. Okay. So now I just multiply.
Negative 5 times negative 9 is negative 45.
Ooh, you're close.
Negative and negative equals positive.
Yes, good. Positive 45. And then 6 times 5?
6 times 5 is 30.
30. You got it. It is an improper fraction, that's true, but that's okay. You can leave it in that form for now. We'll work on switching it later. Okay, so the next one has 2 mixed numbers that we have to turn into improper fractions. So I'm going to draw a line here to separate my problems. Okay, so remember, multiply the bottom number times the big number. What's 2 times 2?
2 times 2 is 4.
4. And then add the top number. What's 4 plus 1? 5. Bottom number stays the same.
5.
Yep. And then we'll do the same thing to this mixed number. 5 times 1 is what? 5. And then 5 plus 2 is what? 7. And then keep the bottom number the same. 5. Good. Now, I'm going to multiply the top numbers and multiply the bottom numbers. What's 5 times 7?
35.
35 is correct. And what is 2 times 5? 10. Done. Okay? So, if you need to watch the video again, watch it again. That's the beauty of the video, is that you can watch it as many times as you need to. Make sure you copy the notes down and email me if you have any questions. See you next time.